Dexter said he was worried creators would be too busy post-launch. Yeah, it's fair, but I mean, it's not like it would expect them to, like, not be in the category, right? Like, I'll be streaming more in the category once it launches, but... Alright, Hope dodged the ice man there is good for us. So they're falconing. Neither of my draws are useful, right? So this is fine. That's true. They're gonna replay Sable and make our draw weaker. It's a good shit. Are they bouncing the left then? Do you think they play for the left? How big can their monkey be? Their monkey can only be 1, 2, 3, 4. So they can only get to 11. And my monkey's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's also only 11, yeah? I want a Toxin left. If I Toxin left, I can't play Sable. I don't think adding 1 to the collector is useful. I think it's just this. I think we Nico the monkey here because then my monkey is bigger than theirs can be and we take the Monster Metropolis bonus. And I'm adding what, 5, 11, 15 going to 19 in the middle. So they'd have to, they're at a virtual +3 here at 11. So they'd have to add 5 here while adding 14 here. You'd also Toxin pick up Nico. Yeah, that's true. But if I'm not silver sabling here, I'd probably want a Nico here to hedge all 3, yeah? In the event that this gets a YouTube highlight because it was good enough, I just want to clarify again something I said on Twitch slightly before we started. I have no strong opinions on if this is the best version of Bounce. I simply enjoy playing with the card Kitty Pryde. So I asked myself the question, what would a Bounce deck that wants to play Kitty Pryde look like? And I think it looks something like this. I think the most powerful version of Bounce is probably something playing Werewolf and Agent Venom. Parker! There's a highlight of that on the YouTube channel already. You should check it out if you haven't seen it. This is just me trying to play games of Marvel Snap with cards that spark joy for me. I'm gonna put Collector here, which has some spots that get him in trouble, but I want the center location clear for Hope, I think. Those of you at home should note, I mentioned the idea of having fun playing Marvel Snap, and then we queued into Galactus, so shout out to the matchmaking and Benjamin for, you know, doing what they do. They can't Galactus us this turn because of Dream Dimension, so that's nice. Dirty Randolph, thank you for the 15 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Monkey doesn't need him alive. It just needs to know that things were played out. Yes, if we cannonballed mid, the Galactus would have been a rock. Falcon picks up 1 energy cards in the order they were put onto the board. So we'll pick up squirrels and then rocks and then anything from my hand. Feel like Silver Sable is in every deck. I mean, she's in the best deck, so you see a lot of her because the best deck is popular. She's in Bounce, I guess. Guess it's fair that she's in Bounce as well. been playing a bit of Arcade Rush off stream. I think I'm gold 3 or 4. Very solid numbers go up game. This is why we played Kitty in the middle. I believe this returns Squirrel, Rock, Squirrel, Nico, Silver Sable to my hand. Ideally, I need to go to 14 in the middle because I need to beat Claw on the left. Puts me 5 here up to 16. Oh yeah, Claw's not +8 anymore. That's fine. We trivially have enough in the middle. The question is, does this win here and here? I'm supposed to put my 2 big hitters over here. Here did regardless. Like a hit monkey did us in. Oh, would I have won with Kate on the right? Or sorry, with Sable on the right? I would have, yeah? No, because of the universal then. Opponent's deck is the best deck in the game by a lot if you're looking to just sweat and play the best deck. I'll have an exact list in the weekly best decks roundup. It'll go up on Saturday. Agent, Venom, good cards essentially with Cosmo and Iron Man. Squirrels always screw up bounce decks. I don't know. I feel like I navigated around the squirrels reasonably. They bricked 1 draw, but you're often bricking singular draws inside a bounce anyways, so like... if you're missing Nocturne, you should play Bishop. I'm honestly not convinced that Nocturne's good here anyways, so... Bishop's fine. I would snap here on the Nico roll plus the Spider Hem. If I was playing for keeps. I'm mostly just not snapping on the ladder because I want my games to play out. This is the reason why Nocturne's in my deck, by the way. I think it's this. I don't want to brick a draw. I want to have the chance to draw Nocturne next turn. Their Living Tribunal combo for those that aren't familiar with the opponent's deck. Is Kitty in play?
Behold my mighty hand. The mystery intrigues me.
We are never beating a game where their deck gets to do its thing, much less where they have Nidavellir powering them up, so we'll leave. Opponent's deck's a pretty bad matchup for us. Big limbo combo decks often are, which is why I've included Nocturne as a means to have counterplay there, but unfortunately sometimes she's in your bottom 4 cards. Squirrels, again there, being not helpful. Bad location variance for us the second game in a row. Go roll and draw. Your gut reaction, my dear Twitch chatters, to ask, is Nidavellir a hot location? Because we saw it twice in a row, is part of why you're bad at Marvel Snap. Please get some help. Consider developing object permanence. Yes, strong, gamer. Oh, Toxin doesn't give me an extra energy when he bounces Hope. Noted. These are 11 apiece. This puts me to 30 here. This would put me to 39. So they would have to move Jeff and play something that's plus 6 power. So they have to play a 9 power thing here to beat this. Again, Hitmonkey counts everything that I play on turn 6. In this Dark Dimension, so I'm playing out 6 cards, so this Hitmonkey will be 15 points. They still have cards in their decks. The Silver Sable will be 7. So we'll be at 15 here, 39 here, and 14, 19 over here. I'd be shocked if this is the best build of bounce, but it definitely plays Marvel Snap I enjoy. If you were the opponent, would you have put Cosmo in Dark Dimension? Almost assuredly. At a minimum, if I wasn't going to put it in Dark Dimension, they should have put it on the Hope Path. Not putting on the Hope Path was big silly. I didn't juke the Cosmo chat. Our opponent just messed up. I didn't make a good play. They made a bad one. When they play their deck well, there's no agency and we just die. Not here to lie to you and act like I did something novel and good. I didn't. We just had a marginally fortunate beat break in our way. Opponent done messed up and we were able to capitalize on them messing up. Did they just play a Shadow King on curve? That's what happened here, yeah? Just checking with the rest of the class. Can I stop having locations generate that make my Falcon worse? Could that be a thing? Can I make that request? Where do I put in the please stop making my Falcons worse request? Ah, they're just toxicing the Shadow King. Everything makes sense now. Everything makes sense now. They have Shadow King, but they have Toxin, Vulture, Toxin across their paths. DeVito, thank you for the 16 months. Can I win, though? I'm kind of lacking numbers because we didn't draw Collector, Sable, or Hitmonkey. Wishing Nocturne had been Bishop for sure. Their deck runs Goliath. Maybe. I don't think Goliath matters. All my numbers are pretty alright. I'll look for one. One more. Oh, I forgot about I forgot about Anya and the Human Torch. Totally forgot about Anya and the Human Torch. Do we win this game if Nocturne is Bishop? Probably. I wanted this to hedge Limbo decks, but playing on the ladder probably means I could just concede to Limbo decks. Yeah. I like this bounce deck. Kitty Pryde's a fun card. Fun card that doesn't die to Goliath. Or doesn't die to... It doesn't die to Goliath, doesn't die to Cosmo either. Oh, it is incredibly frustrating how many locations just add random one-drops and stuff to your hands. Almost every game. Killmonger. Yeah, getting death before they get to do anything with it is nice. Another Sable's okay. The problem is I have to navigate around Killmonger for the set. I put these out in the wrong order. I needed to put Sable out before Vibranium.
I definitely need to change my underwear. What a game!
And it's a mistake that matters here too, because Falcon's gonna return these 4 instead of returning these 4, which I think means we're in a spot where we just die to Killmonger. I'm gonna go ahead and play. I'll play like this and hope they don't have it.
Definitely need to change my underwear. Enough said, bub. What a game!
How big is Null? They have a 12 power Deadpool. They don't have death. We ham death. And we're locked in over here. I couldn't pick these 2 cards back up because of the freaking destroyed mansion. They can't null a Deadpool. Yeah, but at the absolute best, we're a coin flip, right? So, could have won if I flipped my coin differently, but I decided they would try and play for the middle. So, we lost our end of game play. And there's the beats. And it was, unfortunately, only a flip here because of Destroyed Mansion clogging my hand at my board with Falcon.
Epic.
Gosh, these missions are so atrocious. If anybody in the Hoaglandia clan is currently watching, even if you're not clearing your missions, could you please go use your drops for the week? How's Marvel Set feeling? I haven't played in a couple weeks. It's better than it was a couple of weeks ago, but I think it's still a pretty far cry from being good. Cosmo's got like a 25 to 30% play rate. Kate actually hasn't done a whole lot for us yet. She's a consideration to play something else.
Time's up.
More than 10? Yeah. They could juke us and play for the left. And just give up their Cerebro bonus. This is the part where I'm supposed to accuse my opponent of stream sniping, yeah?
Victory.
Alright, let's tap an ad roll. I think we're gonna play a little bit more with this when we return. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Good to know we still have some viewers left even when drops are done. Catch you in 120 seconds. Subscribers, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Hear me? try cutting the key. Just been kind of clicky. I mean, is it tough winning games with Agent Venom? Agent Venom's a very good Marvel Snap card. There's plenty of good decks that can let you win a bunch of games pretty quick. My face when I get Cosmo shit. Man, Falcon's going through some stuff. The ice span into the ham. Yeah, I think paying gold to skip Symbiote Spider-Man wins is fine. That seems very reasonable. Bricks me on drawing a card next turn, but I think that's fine. I guess I could have left the Ice Span in play to have a chance to draw Hit Monkey is maybe reasonable. Now the problem here is they're a Shadow King deck. And they can Shadow King our Bishop and Collector and then make their Bishop bigger. They also have their Demon in the middle. I gotta put the Demon's left to head Shadow King there. Just need 5, 6, 7, 8 over here. This could have been Nocturne.
Escape.
On to the next. Some days you are the Pidgey, other days you are the statue chip. Someone had asked in one of my recent bounce videos, Jeff, how do you choose between playing Iceman and Silver Sable on one? And I think generally speaking, you are supposed to play Iceman on one. The upside of Iceman hitting their 2-drop and increasing it to a bigger than 2 is valuable. Gosh, experiencing Toxin as a 2-cost bounce card makes me miss Old Beast. Old Beast not only used to cost 2, but it also used to permanently reduce the energy of your stuff. So absurd. If we were snapping, I would snap the Falcon Draw for sure. I think a lot of bounce decks want to run Toxin and Beast. Thinking about because why not? I mean, they're playing some type of mill variation, so I'd assume Shadow King's lurking as well. Oh, I forgot they were a Rocket Raccoon build. Yeah, I should have spaced my cards different. It's good for us. Even if we had drawn Hit Monkey, I think we had to leave here.
Escape.
The Shadow King buff is one of the more puzzling decisions they've made in recent memory. Why am I not playing Rocket Raccoon 2? Because I'd have to give up Iceman or Spider Ham. I like the disruption. I don't think I showed off this split on stream, by the way. Card that looks good with green crackles. Stack coin flip, feels bad, man. like every stream I watch, someone is playing this deck or trying to play a counter to it. The current Marvel Snap metagame is pretty narrow, and there are not a lot of great choices to play if you want to be competitive right now.
I don't know if going against us, brother.
Good luck, Godspeed, my son. Nico has +2 power mode here. We really need their collector to get pulled left, so that way their Shadow King doesn't just hose only us. Right? It's only 12, 17, 21. They did take priorities. Yeah, we're probably beating Shadow King, is true. So now that we're winning over here on the right. Is that a bounce deck playing Cosmo? I mean, we won because there's a Cosmo in their bounce deck, but like, my dear gamer in Christ, the fuck is wrong with you? God, this, ugh. It's hard to put into words. Like, I don't know what level of hell this is, but like, holy.
Victory.
Dante's taking notes. Yeah, alright. Well, I'm gonna end on that one, I think. I don't think this is the best version of Bounce. In fact, I'd be surprised if it was. We're trying to play Kitty Pryde because I like Kitty Pryde, and I'm not playing any incredibly powerful, super jacked up tech cards that let you cheese out wins that you would otherwise never be able to win. But I think we did okay. Did we win half our games? Almost half my games. We only lost one total cube. Is the last one on there? Sometimes the last one doesn't add on after a second. We might be 7-7. I'm gonna say we were 7-7, and I can be happy the last one hasn't counted yet. But even if we were 6-7, you know, I played with the cosmetics I liked, with Marvel Snap cards I liked, and I didn't spew a bunch. So I'm gonna call that a success. I think Marvel Snap's current format feels scuffed, and I don't envy the people who are trying to figure it out. I don't know if it's just the magic is worn off and pockets around the corner and I'm looking forward to the next shiny thing. But I also feel like 30% Cosmo and the tech... Marvel Snap always feels like it's less fun when tech cards aren't optional, and it feels like we're in a tech cards aren't optional metagame. I miss Marvel Snap when Zoo is the best deck, or Destroy is the best deck, or other decks that you can keep up with on rate or play a tech card are good. But like, I don't think it's an accident that most of the best performing bounce decks are playing Shadow King and experimenting with playing Cosmo themselves and doing God knows what else to try and survive in whatever this metagame is. Yeah, so you should do like me if you're gonna play Marvel Snap, and you should find a deck that you can have fun with. Like I said, Kitty Pryde and Nico Minaru are just two of my favorite cards in Snap, so I wanted to play a bounce deck that had Kitty Pryde in it, even if she's not optimal, and this is where we're at.